What if your body has been quietly warning you about high blood sugar for months, and you've been mistaking those signs for normal aging? Some of these warning signs are so subtle that even doctors miss them at first. And the very last one on this list is the one most people over 60 ignore completely, right up until it leads to a fall, an injury, or a trip to the emergency room. After 60, almost everything gets blamed on getting older. Feeling tired? Must be age. Eyesight a little blurry? Just getting older, right? A little less steady on your feet? Comes with the territory, people say. But sometimes these aren't signs of aging at all. They're signs that your blood sugar has been quietly climbing for months, sometimes years, without you ever knowing. The tricky part is that high blood sugar doesn't announce itself with one big, obvious symptom. It shows up in small, easy-to-dismiss ways that creep into your daily routine so slowly, you stop noticing them as anything unusual. One of the signs we cover today is so often mistaken for normal aging that most seniors never even think to mention it to their doctor. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to watch for in your own body and what to do about it. Sign number 7 is increased thirst that doesn't make sense. You're drinking more water than usual, maybe keeping a glass by the bed at night, and you still feel parched an hour later. This happens because when blood sugar runs high, your kidneys work overtime trying to flush out the extra sugar, and that pulls water from your body along with it. The thirst that follows isn't normal thirst. It's your body trying to replace what it's losing through your urine. Some people notice their mouth feels dry, even right after a full glass of water, almost like the water isn't reaching where it needs to go. Has your mouth been feeling unusually dry lately? Even when you're drinking more than you used to. But the next sign is where things start connecting. Sign number 6 is needing to urinate more often, especially at night. If you find yourself waking up 2, 3, or even 4 times to use the bathroom when that never used to happen, your body may be trying to get rid of excess sugar through urine. This is directly tied to that increased thirst from a moment ago. The two work together, one feeding the other, often for months before anyone thinks to check their blood sugar. Many seniors simply assume this is a bladder issue or something related to prostate health, and sometimes it is. But it's also worth ruling out blood sugar, especially if the thirst and the bathroom trips are showing up together. Most seniors never connect what comes next to blood sugar at all. Sign number 5 is unusual fatigue, the kind that doesn't go away with a good night's sleep. You wake up tired. You sit down after lunch and suddenly meet a nap you didn't plan for. Simple tasks like folding laundry or walking to the mailbox leave you more worn out than they used to. This happens because when there's too much sugar in your blood, your cells aren't getting the energy they actually need. The sugar builds up outside the cells instead of fueling them. It's a bit like having a full gas tank with a broken fuel line. All that fuel is sitting right there, but your body can't use it. Does this kind of tiredness, the kind that sleep just doesn't fix, sound familiar to you? What happens next surprises even some doctors. Sign number 4 is blurred vision that seems to come and go. You might notice it's harder to read the newspaper some days, or your glasses suddenly feel like the wrong prescription, even though nothing's changed. High blood sugar can cause the lens of your eye to swell and change shape, which blurs your vision temporarily. As blood sugar rises and falls throughout the day, your vision can actually shift along with it. Many seniors get new glasses, thinking their eyes are simply aging, when the real cause is sitting in their bloodstream the entire time. Before we move on, let's pause for a quick gut check. So far, we've covered increased thirst, frequent bathroom trips, unusual fatigue, and blurry vision that comes and goes. If even 2 of these sound familiar, keep watching closely, because the next 3 signs are the ones doctors say people wait the longest to mention, sometimes for years. The next warning sign is often mistaken for normal aging. Sign number 3 is cuts, scrapes, or bruises that take much longer to heal than they used to. A small nick while gardening, a bruise from bumping into the kitchen counter, or a blister from new shoes that would have closed up in a few days now lingers for weeks. High blood sugar affects circulation and slows the body's natural healing process, making even minor injuries stick around far longer than they should. It can also make you more prone to infections in those slow healing spots, which is exactly why doctors pay close attention to this sign, especially around the feet. Now, we're getting into the signs most people miss entirely. Sign number 2 is tingling, numbness, or a strange burning sensation in the feet or toes. It might feel like pins and needles, or like your feet have fallen asleep for no reason, even when you haven't been sitting still. Over time, high blood sugar can damage the small nerves in your feet, a condition often called diabetic neuropathy. This usually starts small, maybe just in your toes at night, and gradually spreads and gets harder to ignore. Because it builds so gradually, it's exactly the kind of symptom people brush off for years until it becomes impossible to ignore. And now, the sign that ties everything together, the one most seniors over 60 completely overlook. Sign number 1 is unexplained weak legs, balance problems, or muscle weakness that seems to come out of nowhere. Maybe standing up from a chair feels harder than it used to. Maybe you've felt a little less steady on your feet, or you've had a couple of close calls with losing your balance while walking across the room or getting out of the car. Most people chalk this up to simply getting older. But high blood sugar can damage nerves and reduce blood flow to the muscles in your legs over time, leading to real, measurable weakness and instability. This is the sign most commonly dismissed as aging, and it's also one of the most dangerous, because balance problems are directly linked to falls, and falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury for people over 60. Have you noticed yourself feeling less steady lately, or needing to hold on to something when you didn't before? So what should you actually do if some of this sounds familiar? The good news is that high blood sugar, when caught early, is very manageable. It usually starts with one simple step, a fasting blood sugar test or an A1C test, both quick and inexpensive, that your doctor can order at your next visit. There's no need to panic, and there's no need to diagnose yourself based on a video. But there is real value in paying attention to your body and bringing up patterns, not just single symptoms, when you talk to your healthcare provider. So, let's bring it all together. Increased thirst that won't quit, frequent nighttime bathroom trips, fatigue that sleep doesn't fix, blurry vision that comes and goes, slow healing cuts and bruises, tingling or numbness in your feet, and weak legs or balance problems that feel like they appeared out of nowhere. Any one of these on its own might mean very little, but if you're noticing 2, 3, or more of these signs together, it's worth paying attention to. None of this is meant to scare you, and it's not a diagnosis. Only a simple blood test from your healthcare provider can tell you what's really going on. But if something on this list sounds familiar, please don't dismiss it as just getting older. Bring it up at your next appointment, or don't wait for the next appointment at all. Which of these signs have you noticed recently? Let me know in the comments, because chances are someone else watching is dealing with the exact same thing and needs to hear they're not alone. And if this video helped you, the best thing you can do is hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video that could help you or someone you love stay healthy and independent for years to come.